I failed at balancing my hormones for 15 years until I did this. I'm a health coach who's lived with PCOS since my teens, and when I hit my 30s and had my babies, it felt like everything got even harder. The weight gain, the mood swings, the exhaustion, nothing I used to do worked anymore. But once I figured out these 3 daily habits that I'm gonna share with you today, everything started shifting, and not just physically. If you're feeling off and the doctors keep telling you it's just getting older, this video is for you, so let's dive in. Before we get started, don't forget to grab my free 7-day symptom tracker and journal. So habit number 1 is I start my day with a high protein breakfast. This one changed everything for me. No more blood sugar crashes by 10 a.m. and no more relying on only coffee or carbs to get through the morning. Every single day, for the first meal of the day, I prioritize at least 25 to 30 grams of protein, and that is a non-negotiable for me. Here's why this matters. After 40, estrogen and progesterone levels begin to shift, and those changes directly impact blood sugar regulation. For those of us with PCOS or a history of insulin resistance, this makes it even more crucial. Protein slows down the absorption of carbs, which helps keep blood sugar steady. And that means more consistent energy, fewer mood swings, and fewer cravings later in the day. Personally, my go-tos are protein smoothies made with a plant-based or a beef-based protein powder. There are so many great options out there like pea, hemp, or mixed plant blends if you're dairy-free, or even collagen or egg white protein depending on your goals. I also love Greek yogurt, and I love to pair that with chia seeds or hemp seeds and berries. On the weekends, I'll switch it up with eggs and turkey sausage or protein pancakes. When I used to skip breakfast entirely or just grab like a piece of toast or fruit only, I felt ravenous by 10 a.m., irritable, and could not focus. So now I feel grounded, calm, and satisfied. If this is new to you, just start simple. Even adding 1 scoop of protein powder to your morning smoothie or switching to a more balanced breakfast can be a great first step. You don't have to overhaul everything, just aim for progress. And remind yourself, nourishing your body isn't a punishment, it's an act of self-care. Habit number 2 is I make time daily for stress relief. This one might surprise you, but the truth is stress is one of the biggest hormone disruptors, especially after 40. I have a non-negotiable daily stress ritual, even if it's just 10 minutes. As estrogen drops, your body becomes more sensitive to stress, and cortisol, your stress hormone, becomes more dominant. That can lead to weight gain around the belly, sleep disruptions, and even worsened PMS symptoms. For me, I used to feel like I had to earn rest, or I thought I was being lazy if I paused. But I realized that constantly being in go mode was wrecking my hormones. These days, I'm much more intentional about creating pockets of calm. That might look like prayer and meditation with the scripture, doing a few minutes of breath work, sitting outside with a cup of tea, or going for a walk while listening to some music. It doesn't have to be perfect or silent. It just has to help my nervous system slow down. I even include this in my symptom tracker because when I don't check in with my stress, my symptoms always flare up. You don't need an hour. Just start with 5 to 10 minutes where your body and brain can slow down. Over time, your nervous system begins to regulate, and that's when your hormones can finally balance again. What's one small thing you do to calm your stress each day? Drop it in the comments. You might inspire someone else watching this. The third habit is I strength train at least 2 to 4 times a week. If I could go back in time and tell my 20s and early 30s self one thing, it would be this: stop overdoing cardio and start lifting weights. Strength training is one of the most powerful tools for hormone balance, especially after 40. As we age, we naturally lose muscle mass, which affects our metabolism, our insulin sensitivity, and even how we store fat. For me, I used to think cardio was the answer to everything. I would do long HIIT workouts, Zumba classes, or run, but I was constantly exhausted and didn't feel any better. In fact, I often felt more burnout and drained. Now I lift weights, and not just light 5-pound dumbbells. I'm talking about progressive, challenging strength training that helps build lean muscle and supports bone health. Science backs this up too. Lifting weights improves insulin sensitivity, balances cortisol, and even helps to regulate estrogen. And let me just say, there is something so empowering about getting stronger in your 40s. It's not about being skinny, it's about being stable, resilient, and vibrant. Start wherever you are. Body weight squats, resistance bands, or a couple of dumbbells are enough to begin. You do not have to be perfect, you just have to start. I know firsthand how overwhelming hormone changes can feel, especially when it seems like no one is talking about how different your body feels after 40. But you're not stuck, you're not broken. You just need a new approach that actually works with your body. These 3 daily habits, protein-rich breakfast, stress relief, and strength training have truly changed the game for me, and I know they can for you too. Start small, stay curious, and keep showing up. Don't forget to grab your 7-day symptom tracker and journal. It's a tool I wish I had when I was trying to figure out all of these things out. Track your habits, notice your patterns, celebrate your wins. And now that you know how I balance my hormones daily, you might be wondering, what do I eat the rest of the day? Well, watch this video here. It's what I eat in a day for hormone balance. And while I created it with PCOS in mind, the principles really apply to anyone and everyone that's looking to balance their hormones. The link is on the screen and in the description. Remember, you've got this, one habit at a time. See you in the next video.